Do you want to change your current financial situation? And are you unhappy about current financial situation? Well, a lot of you may be wondering why I am asking the same question again. Well, both the questions are not the same. I repeat both the questions. My first question was, do you want to change your current financial situation? And my second question was, are you unhappy about the current financial situation? There is a subtle difference, and that subtlety is quite strong in the sense that in the first question, we are accepting where the current our current financial situation is, and we are looking to change it. But in the second question, there is an underlying resentment or unhappiness with the current financial situation. So that's a very strong difference, and that's what I want to talk about today. See, we tend to focus a lot on the negatives, and that's where we look for change. And at times we are not even sure about where our desired future state is. We just want to get rid of the current unpleasantness or whatsoever we are seeing in the current situation. And that's not a and that's where the problem starts happening. We are focusing on the negative and we spend more energy on the negative, and that's where we tend to attract more negative. Now, if we want to bring a positive change in our life, one should focus more on the positives. So desire for change is okay, but that doesn't mean we need to be till that change happens, we can't be happy. One has to develop that sense of acceptance that whatever is happening is purely justified and is okay. And we can desire to have change for better situation, and even think about it, visualize it, desire for it, but accept the situation as it is. Happiness doesn't need to be dependent on that change to be happening. We can be happy in the current situation, whatever it is, and we'll be happy in the future situation also. That's why I advise most of my students to do gratitude journal. So I suggest them every day to write at least 5 different things, and every day they need to write 5 different things from the previous days. They have to do this for 66 days at least. They should be writing what they are grateful for, what they are finding good in their life. So most of the time we have plenty of good, but what we focus on and talk about and think about is just that very little negative we have in our life, and the outcome is that we tend to attract more of it. So there may be some negatives, but if you really start working with this gratitude journal, and your mind will start shifting, and you will realize that there's majority of the part is good, and there is only some part which is lacking or negative. Lot of things which are already good in our life, which are great and invaluable, something like our health, something like our family, something like our relations, our friends, or even the air that we are breathing, or the eyes, body, everything working smoothly. They are so precious, so invaluable, but we tend to take them for granted and keep on focusing on what is lacking. And money may be one thing where people may find themselves lacking. It is okay to work for improving your financial situation, and I'm not denying that one shouldn't work on that, but there are certain things which are valuable even beyond money. If you get money and say in exchange you are asked to give away your eye or anything, will you be willing to do that? That's the time when you realize that how much the value is of money and how much is the value of things that we have been taken for granted. So don't start taking things for granted. Be grateful for what you already have, and definitely you will attract a lot more good in life. What are your thoughts about being grateful? Do you think it works? And do you think it's a healthy practice? Or do you think discontent can be a major motivator for bringing change in life? I agree that discontent can also be a motivator, but I will say that even for accepting discontent is important. Only then it is okay. If we translate that discontent to resentment, the motivation can be there, but it can be very hurtful also. And any change, any good coming out of that pain can again become hurtful. So the idea is to be happy, whether in the current situation or in the final situation, whatever financial situation we are going to be in. So the idea is to be happy. Money is just a medium to achieve that happiness or increase that happiness. So why lose that happiness in the pursuit of money or improving your financial situation, isn't it? So share your thoughts in the comments below. I look forward to hearing your comments and views. And that's all for now. Join my Mega Money community. I am Dinesh and I teach money management to my students. I look forward to having you in my community. That's all for now. Thank you. Bye.